Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed motherboard, definition, characteristics, types, and we are discussing components. Last class, we discussed three components, that is processor, BIOS, and CMOS. Today, we'll discuss slots. Slots, we have discussed the slots today. Slots. It allows to expand the capacity of your computer. That is your expansion slot. There are many expansion slots to increase the performance of your computer. This is you are adding the expansion slots to your motherboard. We are adding how many slots we will add, that much of performance of the computer gets improved. So first we'll discuss ISA slots, PCI slots and AGP slots. ISA, that is to connect your modem and any input devices to your computer. Additional input devices to your computer, we require ISA slots, that is your industry standard architecture slots. If you want to connect internet, that is with a modem, then we need, that is with a landline. So modulator and demodulator will be done by your modem. That if you want to add the modem device and the input devices to your computer, then we need ISA slots. Then if you want to add any graphical cards, that is your music instruments or any internal modem, we require your PCI slot, that is your peripheral component interconnect. All these abbreviations are very important. Copy all the abbreviations at the end of the chapter once you copy the notes. Make a list of all the that is your full form for these abbreviations. Okay. Then AGP slot, accelerated graphics port, that is if you want to enhance the visual experience for the user, then we require to connect for your computer, that is AGP slot. Then your RAM slot, you know that why we need a RAM slot. RAM slot, that means RAM, your primary memory. When you are performing any operation on the computer, presently executing or presently running application will be present in your RAM. Without a RAM, we cannot perform any operation in your computer. So two different kinds of memory modules will be available in the RAM. That is your single inline memory module and dual inline memory module. These memory modules will be added here. Are you able to see? So this is your RAM slots. Then processor slot. That is your processor slot. To insert your processor, that is, this is your processor. That is your microprocessor inserted here. Microprocessor inserted mountedly here. That is your in the socket 7. So PCI slot to improve your faster of your bus speed, that is your AGP and PCI bus, to improve the capacity fastness of your bus, then we require PCI slot, expansion slots we are adding here. These are the different PCI slots. PC cards, this is PC card is used for only laptop. To add the external modem to your laptop or any network interface card. If you want to add any network interface card, that is NIC or your wireless fidelity. Remember the word wireless fidelity, Wi-Fi. So to add your Wi-Fi or external modem to your computer, we require your PC slot. This is for your only laptop. Then your disk controllers, see here. Disk controllers are important because your primary memory is having only less capacity of the data. If you want to store more amount of data, we need to store the data in your external devices, that is your secondary device or peripheral devices. If you want to transfer the data from secondary device to primary device, we need a disk controller. This disk controller, it is a circuit that enables the communication between CPU to, that is your processor, to peripheral device. What are the peripheral devices we are using here? Your hard disk controller and floppy disk controller. This is also one of the 3 marks question. What is disk controller? Explain the types of disk controller. HDC, that is your hard disk controller. It allows you to perform both read and write operation performed on your hard disk drive, and it is developed by IDE called your ATA, that is your Advanced Technology Attachment. It contains 40-pin ribbon cable to transfer the data from your hard disk to CPU, that is your processor. Earlier they are using one of the secondary device, that is your floppy disk. Floppy disk also allows you to perform both read and write operation. The data will be transferred from the floppy disk drive to your CPU to process the data through the 33-pin ribbon cable. The next important, that is your input output ports, interfaces to your computer, that is your IO devices. Without IO devices, we cannot perform any operation. Or you notice here, these are the input devices for your keyboard and motherboard. One second. Your input and output ports. There are 2 different kinds of input and output ports, that is your serial port and parallel port. Your serial port carries only 1 bit of data. That means either 0 or 1. That means 1 means true, 0 means false. That is only 1 bit of data will be transferred in the port. So that is your mouse and modem and your keyboard. At a time only 1 keystroke can be possible to send. At a time only 1 mouse click is possible. It means click means the data will be transferred. That is your serial port. That will be connected to your 9 to 25 pins. To communication between input devices to output device, we need, that is your serial port. Parallel port. So your scanner and printer comes for your parallel port. 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bit of data will be transferred at a time in the port. That is your parallel port. Then continuation of your ports, that is your slots, that is IDE. IDE, it is used to add your CD-ROM, that is your compact disk read-only memory. If you want to add the IDE device to your, that is your CD-ROM to your computer, then we require which port? That is your IDE port we require. And this is one of the important question, that is your USB. What is USB? Expand USB. And USB means Universal Serial Bus. It is a plug and play device. Whenever you want, you can add the socket or device into your USB port. Hence, it is called as plug and play device, or also called as add-on device. Whenever you need, that time you can add into the add-on device. That is your presently we are getting all the devices through your USB cables only. So your keyboards, mouse, and any musical instruments, your digital camera, printer, scanner, every ports nowadays it is coming through your USB ports. Whenever you want, you can add the device to your computer and you can use it. Whenever you are not required, you can remove, that is eject, and you can keep it. That is your USB port. There are 127 different kinds of USB devices available. USB device is also used to store the data. That is your pen drives and your flash drives. Okay, that is one of the 1 mark question. What is USB? It provides a plug and play interface to your computer to add-on device. Okay. Then PS2, that is your PS2 is nothing but your mouse port and keyboard port, earlier ports. These are the old ports they are using. It is your to add the mouse and a keyboard, that is developed by your IBM. Then AGP, that is to connect your graphical cards to enhance the visual display, enhance the visual experience for the user. It is your games and multimedia technology. If you want to add it, then you can add the device through your AGP port. Then that is SISI, that is your small computer system interface port. This is used to add the external devices like your high-speed RAM, high-speed hard disk, that is a external hard disk. If you want to add to your computer, or external device like your scanner, high-end scanner, and your CD-ROM, if you want to add, then we require another port called small computer system interface. Next, that is your VGA slot. That is your VGA means your visual graphics adapter. It is used to connect your monitor. This is your VGA port. It is used to connect your monitor. That is your LCD monitor into your port. It has your 15 holes. That port is used to connect your monitor. Okay. Then modem. Modem, it is used to connect your telephone network. If you want to connect telephone network to your computer, we require your modulator and demodulator. That means whatever it is been received the signal, that will be converted into digital form before demodulates. Whenever it was transferring, it converts your voice data into your digital data while transferring. That is your modem. That is your convert that signals into digital form or digital form to signals form. That is your job will be done by your modulator and demodulator. Then Ethernet card, it is used to connect your high-speed network. If you want to transfer more megabytes of data into your network bandwidth, then it required your Ethernet card. If you want to connect any gaming devices like your joystick, then we require your game port. Then your DVI, digital video interface, it is used to connect your LED monitor. Your LED monitor is not possible to connect with your VGA port. It requires some kind of like this, the port should be, that will be connected through your LED monitor. Nowadays we are getting your LED TVs also with the DVI interfaces. Sockets, that is if you want to connect your microphone or any speakers or any sound cards to your computer. So these are the different sound cards used to your computer. To connect your microphone or speaker, we require different kinds of sockets. And if you want to add any musical instruments like your keyboard or your any violin or guitar, then we required another port called MIDI port, that is your musical instrument digital interface. These are the different ports slots are used to connect your computer to improve the performance of your computer. Today we discussed three parts, that is your slots, IO ports and your disk controller. So we're remaining only with a bus. So that we'll discuss in the next class, students. Thank you. Thank you, students.